Four Quarters podcast.
There's some days where you could do your thing, man.
Do y'all ever tape y'all workouts?
I gotta start taping.
That would be a good idea.
You be taping your workouts?
You be taping your workouts?
Every once in a while I tape my workouts because you always gotta you gotta see yourself. You gotta see what you doing right, what you doing
Use
wrong.
a mirror.
That's true too.
I mean, but I'll tape mine just to motivate somebody.
But speaking of somebody taping themselves, did y'all see that last Ben Simmons taped workout that he gave us for this year?
No. Who was he shooting with though? Who was he shooting with?
He showed us.
No, I want you to tell me who was he shooting around with?
This is
Rajon Rando, fellas. Why are you shooting with guys that can't shoot? Like, I see him shooting with Dwight Howard.
He doesn't want to go in the gym and shoot with somebody that's going to show him up too much.
You know what I'm saying?
So Rondo's the guy he picks to learn how to shoot.
And that's why his points went down every year. You're not going. How you learning how to shoot when you're in there by yourself? You can't shoot, and then you go in there with somebody who can't shoot, who shoots just as bad as you, Rondo. What you trying to?
It don't matter if you learn how to shoot. If you don't shoot it in the game, you're wasting precious time with your life.
for sure.
I mean,
practice all you want,
at
man.
this point, man. At this point, we know it's. At this point, we just know it's more mental because he looked like he could shoot. But if you ain't like you said,
think he looks like he can shoot? I think his form looks terrible.
They said the joint. I don't know.
But he's 6'11". How crazy? Who gonna? Who can contest your shot?
He'll shoot 33% if he shot threes, bro. That could win you a game.
What percentage you said?
I said like 33 if he shoots threes constantly.
That's bad.
That's
like Dennis Schroeder last year.
But that'll win you a series against the Hawks.
It will.
I do not believe in the zodiac sign. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why you say that?
Because Ben Simmons has the same birthday as Ray Allen, Jesus Shuttlesworth.
That'll go.
You know what I'm saying? He's allergic to jump
Ben
shots.
Simmons a cancer. I'm a cancer. I can shoot. I don't know what his problem is.
You know how we always used to have the 200 games? Epic. Us four right here has had some epic 200 games on the real, like TV worthy. If Ben Simmons played in the 200 game with us, would he be able to keep up?
For the viewers, what's 200?
I don't know.
It's a shooting game where, all right, let's just run through it. If Cross shoots first and he makes the shot, it's 20 on the board. If Reem misses it, he gets 20. If he makes it, it's 40 on the board for me.
So basically, it's a pressure game. The more makes you get, the more points that's on the board. And whoever misses first takes all them points home.
Right.
Take all the points home. Whoever gets 200 first, you out of there.
Right.
I don't think Ben Simmons ever played that game in his life.
Yeah, he's not built for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm told everybody how to play that game. No, that's a key game.
Very key game because it's not about the makes,
like
it's about the clutch. It's been times where the guy that makes the most shots in that game doesn't even win.
I think
So many times.
But how do you? I mean, but listen, well, for the people who probably won't never play 200, or you gotta learn how to play under pressure in different. You gotta just put it in your head and play under pressure in different circumstances. I learned how to play under pressure because I was the smallest. I'm playing with a bunch of older players, and we playing rough off. So when I get this ball, if I miss, then I ain't going. The odds of me getting it back, I'm out here 5 feet, and I'm playing with everybody 6 feet and up, and I'm a little dude. And I gotta make every shot, or I ain't gonna win.
The difference between Philly roughhouse and Jersey roughhouse, it used to be 40 dudes playing roughhouse.
Same thing.
Out there.
Oh, in Philly, yeah.
Not in Jersey. In Jersey, you might get 5, 10 dudes.
Right,
In Philly, it's 40, 50 dudes.
Crazy.
10 dudes.
Dudes in jeans.
No, everything,
Timbs,
all of that.
playing
Smokers playing and all of that. So everybody out hustling. So when you get this rock, you better make it. If you miss it, you gonna have two at the end of the day.
And what's that though, Reem? That's a what? That's a mentality.
Yeah,
right? That's a mentality. That's definitely a mentality. And it's like Ben Simmons is almost
he
like
never had to go through that.
He never had to go through that because his game is almost a curse because he's so good at everything else. He feels like he doesn't have to get a jump shot. Because think about all the things he's accomplished without a jump shot.
He got babied, man.
He's a 3-time All-Star. He's been first team defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a challenge.
I think he made third. Did he make third team NBA one year?
He might
have made third team NBA.
I don't care if he made first team.
I'm gonna challenge you on that a little bit though.
Go ahead.
So he is great, but if he's so great at everything else, why can't he at least be Rondo in them championship runs? Rondo ain't shot a jumper.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
Rondo's never averaged 17, 9 and 9.
But what
did he average in the playoffs?
Let me tell you what it is with Ben Simmons.
Very true.
I'm gonna tell you what it is with Ben Simmons. He's scared to shoot free throws for one.
Yep.
That's
Terrified.
why he passes up dunks.
Terrified.
And his whole life. I mean, I ain't gonna quote it,
Where he
but
from?
his whole life,
Australia.
everybody has told him, "Yo, you the golden child."
Yeah, exactly.
So
Did he
people
play high school ball
But that's not
in
a good.
Australia?
Yeah.
No.
He played high
And
school
he
ball in
shot
America.
jumpers.
So then
in
how
Florida.
is this?
You gotta look at it like you 6'10". So who gonna challenge you at any level? If you 6'4" in 8th grade, who could challenge you there? Who's that tall in 8th grade?
That's
You
true.
9th grade, you 6'6".
That's true.
You 6'7". Who gonna challenge you? Nobody can challenge you until you get to the league. That's just
Can I ask
gotta
y'all a question?
what?
Yo, who controls Ben Simmons' social media account? Who's putting out these videos?
Him.
Is it?
He's
He
doing
doesn't. Yeah,
this,
he doesn't
guys.
care. He doesn't care.
He
fellas.
doesn't. Yo,
He doesn't care, fellas.
That is a different breed of guys. Man. Like,
He just like I don't even know how to explain this.
I'm just
Like,
not with him being baby the whole like I was telling y'all even early in the year, like, yo, if he can't score consistently, the teams that we gonna play that's gonna beat us just gonna make him score. It's
Right.
easy to do. If somebody gonna pass up a dunk on somebody 6 feet, you 6'11", we can't have you on the team, man. It's just that simple for me. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but we don't need you. I'll take Tyrese Maxey starting point guard over Ben. Ben got a lot of responsibility. He the point guard who gun assists. If he just let it come to him naturally, you gotta realize if we playing ball and it's us four and another dude we got out there who we playing defense, he ain't shooting. How easy is that to guard? He ain't shooting. We could just stand in the paint. I could just help defense all day. So when you got the ball to the wing,
It's 5-on-4.
That's what I'm saying. I can stand there and I can really just play help D. That's all you see is your man standing there. It ain't like you can make me come out because he not gonna shoot that when you do give it to him. I'm gonna just keep helping defense. It's not that. And then when he go to the hole, he be hitting off all backboard with layups. Man, he garbage.
So did y'all like that Joel Embiid was like, we gonna see when they said, can we run it back and win? Because y'all know he don't believe in him no more. Nah,
Well,
I don't think he.
I think
he shouldn't.
Yeah, at that point, I think Joel is just because you see, okay, the year before or 2 years before when he lost to the Raptors, he cried, right? He's young man. He's gonna mature from that.
But he
right?
loved Jimmy Butler. He thought they was gonna win it.
Right. So this time around, that disappointment, it still hurts, but it's like, oh man, like you know what I'm saying. So now it's just frustration. So that I know what you could say. You could take that either way. Does that mean he's gonna come back? I think so. I think he enjoys playing in Philly. I think he likes the Philly
I
fans.
think he enjoys
genuinely.
playing in Philly, but I don't think that dynamic with him and Ben Simmons
Y'all
is
ever
gonna get
played-
any better.
y'all
And if
ever-
you have to pick one, it's an easy choice.
Y'all ever played
It's like a
You think it's an easy
no-brainer.
choice?
This is-
Yeah, Joel.
it's a
definitely
This is a
no-brainer.
question for all of y'all. Y'all ever played on any team where somebody just didn't want to shoot wide open shots?
No.
Not really.
So you can't even say how hard it is to play with somebody who don't want to shoot. That's the hardest shit I ever seen.
It just makes it hard for you to win.
It make you hard for you to score, hard for you to win. Like
The only reason he makes up for it because he plays great defense, and it's
Impossible
hard for
to
his
make
guy
up
to score on
for.
him.
Is it-
That's the only reason he makes up for it a little bit.
But if his man,
we can't win like
when
this.
when he was making his man miss,
It's
when he was-
mind-boggling, guys.
When he was making Trae Young miss, Trae Young will still get 20 and 18 dimes. It ain't like you stopping me, you just making me miss, and I'm still getting assists. It's not really adding up because you can't stop nobody in the NBA for real. They're gonna have a bad shooting game one way or another. Or they're gonna have a good shooting game. It's just you in a lose-lose situation when you can't score with me. I'm getting 20, you getting 7.
Right.
It's like that's a 13-point difference whether I missed 100 shots or not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's a good
Like,
point. That's a good
bottom
point.
line,
He wastes his good
Yeah,
defense.
like,
Bottom line, you can't Ben Simmons can't come back to Philly. It's just I'm gonna just keep it real because
Bottom line.
how do you save face? How do you win everybody back
Average
when
30.
you know what you're supposed? It's like Carson Wentz. Like after this whole debacle and you can't come back here, yo.
Yo, my
You gotta
thing
go
is,
somewhere else.
I don't like what he was putting out there a week after he lost the offs out there,
Like he did nothing
partying, trying bag shorties. Like what is he doing? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
He in denial, man.
And it's like, we grew up like in this guy, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and it's like we know the stories, we know the things that what made them top 5 players of all time.
You would have never seen Kobe in the club.
It's almost like it's just disrespectful to yourself, to your craft, like to how hard you work to get to where you're at.
To the
like you know what I
city
mean?
that loves you.
It's like it's disrespectful, man. It's disrespectful, man.
And
it's
if your average is gonna go down, what's the point of you out here playing? You went from 17 to 16 to 15 to 14.
he's a thief. He's stealing money. Like you're stealing.
I'm not gonna go that far, but he maybe you might be right.
He's stealing money.
He's a depressing topic.
Yeah,
I'm just
you know,
keep it real.
and like
This guy- so,
for
he's so
instance,
depressing.
like we all seen the meme, right? We know how to, and we can speak on how social media kind of shapes the way that players will be remembered, right? So
is it fair what social media is doing to Ben Simmons right now?
yes, because
With him, it is.
for him, that's what I'm saying. It's like how you look at it.
I'm about to say, let me ask a question. Is it fair what he did?
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's not fair. You go out there and pass up a dunk on 5'10" Trae Young. That's
I
what I'm saying.
would love to hear what he would say is his mindset on that play. Did they
That's
ask him
unbelievable.
Man, his bitch ass don't even want.
He'll just beat around the bush.
Bro, it was game 7, bro. It was game 7, bro.
that? Yo, slam that every time.
We get all the momentum at that point. We win that game.
The only way you get a dude to stop trying to send you to the line is if you start dunking on
Yeah.
him.
But he's so scared to go there. You see, he was 20%. That's never happened in Little League, let alone NBA.
Right.
20%.
Yeah,
Dudes could luck up and make 40%.
You can
That's
make
facts.
2 out of 10, yo. That's crazy.
That's facts.
That's ridiculous.
That's facts. So when the media is shaping Ben at the game, laughing with some shorty, you know what I mean? What the Sixers fans is mad about that. It's like when we see that, that's like, okay, that's fair. He deserved that because of his performance. But then when they start painting the narrative that a LeBron James couldn't play in the 90s or the 80s, and then you go look at a picture of Bill Laimbeer with no muscle definition, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what is Bill Laimbeer about to do? Because Michael Jordan
take it too far.
Right, because Michael Jordan bulked up from 190 to about 210, right? He bulked up about 190 to 210. He started dominating the Pistons.
Right.
LeBron's coming in at 260.
Right.
Equally athletic.
That's
But they're going to paint the picture that LeBron can't play in the 80s. I seen a video of Karl Malone. We're going to show that. Of Karl Malone at 6'9", 250, sprinting up the court and everybody moving out of his way. LeBron would have... What would happen when you see LeBron doing that? You know what I mean? But the media is going to paint that picture that LeBron couldn't play in the 90s. It was so tough. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and people are going to eat that up, you know?
Well, when I think of the media, just like Ben Simmons, I think the media just gets in these guys like the players' heads.
Absolutely.
Like I think back in the day, you could play and you might hear some stuff on the radio or you know what I mean, on the TV.
Wasn't as much.
You're not gonna have to go home and you can't even get on your phone.
Right.
You know what I mean, like you get on your phone, everybody's talking about. You know, you got memes, you got Facebook, you got Twitter, all this. I mean, it's just constantly in your face, and you get guys like Ben Simmons,
Right.
who is scared to death to fail.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. As far as stars go, Ben Simmons is the only player that's like that.
Yeah, where you get
A
that?
lot of
No.
A lot of guys.
That peasy head ball that
shrink.
can get buckets.
A lot of guys shrink.
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant
but my point
does
is,
not handle
but my
social
point-
media well.
But my point is, it
But
don't
he
affect his.
handles
You know what I
the game
mean?
well.
But that's what I'm saying.
It don't
Because he
affect
said,
his game.
like,
I'm just saying it could get
he
in
said
your
a
head,
player
though.
that's not that confident, but I'm gonna give you a player that is confident.
Right.
And it still affects that guy. Kevin Durant is very confident
Right.
in his basketball game.
But see, I look at it different. I think the generation Kevin Durant grew up in, which is ours. He, like he said, he likes the debate part about it. So he don't do it. He don't use it as like, art is getting to me. He do it like kind of how we do it all the time. Like he likes the back and forth, like he said, and which I can understand. It's like, yo, it don't bother me. I prefer it because I like this is what I do on the regular. I'm not doing it on social media, I do it with my homies. We go back and forth. Oh, so I think Mike Jordan fadeaway was better than Kobe's. Oh, we don't like. That's what he do. So
Is
it's
that
not
what
like
you think he was doing with Michael Rappaport?
what Michael Rappaport.
That's not what he was doing. KD is super
He's
sensitive.
sensitive.
Oh no,
Hold on, the super team narrative is that LeBron James started super teams, right? But
It's not true.
Yeah.
But it's not true, right?
That's social media.
It's social media.
Super team
Okay.
is a super team is 3 Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Lakers.
You
The
gotta
Lakers
realize,
and the
like,
Celtics
but you-
and the Sixers. All the champions and the Pistons. Every champion in the 80s had 3 Hall of Famers.
But you're right.
You
but
can't win without it.
You're right.
Kobe
but like
made
I was
one
saying,
too.
Kobe,
Absolutely.
Kobe was kind of like, that wasn't really a crazy super
Paul
team.
Pierce, Ray
That was a-
Allen, KG. They said
That
that's
was a super team.
No,
They
I'm
said it,
talking
but
about
we making it
the
seem
Shaq,
people make it seem like the media
Malone,
makes it seem like that was the
Gary
first time a super team was formed.
That's not super team.
No.
Them dudes, Karl
Look at the
Malone
history of the
so
champions.
I get what you're saying, but that's considered a super team.
What team is that?
No. You
The
have to
Larry
be. You have to be.
Payton, Karl
You have to
Malone.
at least be out here balling. But I get what you're saying about, you know what I mean. It was always super teams, but also it was 15 teams in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be.
So it's hard. It's not. It's hard.
parity
Yeah, right. It's not
like
gonna
it
team.
is
Yeah,
now.
I got you. It's not
When
gonna be spread
you
thin.
start going
I got
out
you.
your way now to make teams. I mean, I get it, but it seems forced.
Okay, but it's circumstances make us who we are, right? Circumstances, okay? If I'm LeBron James and I'm on the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? A lot of things are happening in this situation that I don't like, right? We don't got to go deep into it. We know what happened over there. He's got a bunch of guys here that he can't trust, right? Yeah. And not only can he trust them for certain reasons, they're not good enough to go get the job done against these 3 Hall of Famers. Okay? So it's like, boom. It's like this. If I get jumped, I'm gonna come get y'all. Y'all my boys. Y'all my brothers, right? I'm not gonna get some dudes that's talking behind my back or fucking around on my mom's. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my brothers. He was getting jumped. Paul Pierce, KG, Ray Allen,
They were on their
KG's
way out
talking
the
shit.
league, though. He could have.
They were not on their way out.
No,
Like they wasn't. Like they was the second best team in the East behind Miami.
Exactly. And all you need, LeBron, is one other guy. But
you saying, listen. But
it's
you saying
overkill.
But listen, you saying he need one other guy after playing somewhere for 8 years. When was they gonna get him the other guy?
So how do you think the media affects? How do you think the media affects? They're voting for the MVP, right? How do you think? Maybe not social media, but how do you think the media affects Steph Curry being unanimous, the only unanimous MVP of all time?
It's the same way they did Steve Nash. I think LeBron had a better year than Steph one of those years. I think Steph deserved it one of those, but I think LeBron had a better year
And
than
James Harden.
That second
But the
year.
unanimous one, he absolutely deserved that
he
one.
really won.
He was wilding that
He
year.
won 73 games.
He was wilding out that year. I have nothing to say about that season.
But the thing with that is, like, when it comes to MVPs, your team, it's not really what you think it is. You know what I mean? Like, the MVP is not the best player in the NBA. It's the most valuable player.
I don't know
to a team
because Russell Westbrook got
Steph Curry. Russell Westbrook got it from pure all factor, like
the triple
double thing. Because he was like a 6 seed. He was like a 6 seed, and he got that was like the lowest seed to ever win MVP.
Like you said. So whatever is wowing people, LeBron is not wowing anybody because you know that's him.
I'm still taking
D-Rose
MVP over Russ MVP.
Political.
I don't care.
D-Rose.
I'm taking D-Rose MVP season over Russ.
That was a spectacular little run, D-Rose.
His team was way better,
and he was about to. He
was way better.
Yeah, he's probably going to take them to the chip.
Man, he
I don't know.
He got hurt against us.
Why don't y'all like Russell Westbrook? That's a good question.
I like. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I like Derrick Rose over Russell Westbrook.
Yo, how do y'all like how the media is shaping how they don't think that Russ Westbrook and LeBron are going to be able to play together? And I think that's BS a little bit.
Well, let me tell you why. Because
I'm scared of that team.
I've never seen LeBron not be able to play with someone. If he could play with D Wade, he could play with Russell Westbrook.
I don't.
D Wade way smarter.
Y'all niggas like Russell
Westbrook. But Russell.
What'd you say, Reem?
Y'all like Russell Westbrook?
Russell's motor, man. It's like it's hard not.
Russ, man.
How you gonna play with Russ? He can't shoot. Shooting is a part of the game. Who can shoot when they starting five?
But he will shoot though. We just talked about Ben Simmons not shooting.
No,
Russell will shoot.
But listen,
you know what I'm saying?
All right, now let's get to the part where you got to make your shots when you shoot, because you can shoot all day. I'm just not gonna stick.
Who goes harder than him? Who goes harder?
That's
than
cool.
him?
Well, you know, you can go harder and miss 100. He shot 33% from the court. What is that like?
When he keeps you on, you got to
shoot 33% last year.
It's old school ball. Listen, this is how I look at it.
He number one in turnovers every year. He hogged the ball. I mean, all of that going hard stuff. That stuff apply to teams that need it.
That's his game.
Okay, but when he plays with a caliber of player like LeBron, Kevin Durant, right? What was the
That's
result?
when he was younger.
They would win every game.
Yeah, so I think we have to give this a chance because LeBron is KD caliber. We got to give this a chance.
He doesn't hurt your team,
but it's more.
He's not going to hurt your team.
And Carmelo Anthony
y'all
should be
KD. But listen, but my thing is they, like you said, okay, when he played with KD can shoot and keep the floor space. So that's why it was all open for Russ to do his thing. Even Serge Ibaka and Jeff Green can shoot jump shots from the outside. Only person on the start out of them three dudes that can shoot really and keep you honest really is from the post AD. LeBron gonna play in the post. LeBron ain't no real threat from downtown majority of the time.
They got shooters now, bro.
Who else? Who they starting five? They ain't starting five that can shoot. I'm talking about the starting five. Starting five.
They got Melo who can shoot.
Starting?
He might not start.
He gonna be cooked on defense.
Horton Tucker can shoot.
Y'all don't like Kendrick Nunn?
He's not starting. It's Russ, LeBron, AD,
Wayne
Marc
Ellington
Gasol.
can shoot.
And who else?
They not starting Marc Gasol.
Who the center that start?
Wayne
Dwight Howard?
I don't know, bro. They in trouble.
Both if you put Dwight out there, then we really can back up y'all because y'all don't gotta.
He said Wayne Ellington can shoot.
Malik Monk can shoot.
Who started?
Wayne Ellie can
Y'all
definitely
ain't
shoot.
telling me who the fifth starter was.
But it's not about
Wayne Ellie
It's probably going to be either Wayne
Ellington's
Ellington
gonna
or
start. Wayne Ellington's gonna start.
Horton Tucker.
He's too good of a. No,
He's going to be the two guard.
I like Horton Tucker coming off the bench. I like him coming off the bench in a scoring role.
This me.
I like Wayne Ellington in that starting lineup. He's a professional shooter.
This
I like
Dre.
Malik Monk.
This me.
Not starting. I like Malik Monk too,
This
but
me,
not
Wilkinson.
starting.
Listen,
one at a time.
Nah.
This me though, fellas. Y'all saying Wayne Ellington, and y'all saying who else y'all said? Malik Monk.
Malik Monk, Wayne Ellington.
I would probably
They can shoot.
I would probably say Malik Monk over them just because he's 6'5" and he can play defense.
He's 6'3", and
6'3".
Wayne Ellington is 6'5". And Wayne Ellington's a better just catch and shoot off the ball player. Malik Monk is better with the ball.
Who gonna guard?
Malik Monk younger. He more explosive.
I think he's better off the bench. I think Wayne Ellington is a better starting player
at this point.
Yeah, like he's just like he's going to be perfect for LeBron and Russ. What they like to do.
He's a more mature player.
I think Malik Monk's a fabulous player. I like Malik Monk.
I like his game.
I mean, he lost his spot to LaMelo.
I like him to come off the bench. I like him to come in and do his thing.
Spot easily.
That's easy though.
Who gonna play defense?
That was easy
because they had KCP, they had Caruso. These dudes play defense on the ball.
Yeah, they compete on defense.
Who gonna play D on the ball?
They sacrifice.
They not gonna have that much defense.
Yeah, they sacrifice defense for offense. They had defense last year. They want offense.
So y'all think?
They sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? They made a choice.
They want to be able to take LeBron out the game
and still score.
And be like, all right, we good. That's what Russ is for.
And that's exactly.
LeBron could come out the game now.
I'll take it a step further. I'll take it a step further. Ron could like do Kawhi now in low management. Yeah, he can low manage now
for the season. But what about when the Lakers play the Nets or something like that?
They probably not gonna beat them regardless.
They don't care about the regular season with that though.
It's not gonna be Russ's fault.
It's about beating them in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, y'all think that it's
in the finals.
It's kind of unfair how the media is shaping how the Lakers is going to look this year because they don't. I mean, of course, the big guys are saying that they can win a championship, but not a lot of them are picking them to win the championship. So is it like an unfair way that the media is shaping them right now? The reason why I really asked that is the media ever fair? Are they really ever? And I say that because it's a new situation in the media right now. We got my man PJ Washington. He got something going on right now.
That boy is colorblind. He cannot see red flags.
PJ,
that boy is colorblind.
I think PJ,
I think a rapper.
So what's going on? Tell him what's going on, Reem. Tell him what's going on.
You figure he 20? What he 20? What is his second year? Like 22. 22. So he young.
She's what? 29.
She's 29. So he young. He real young.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
What you got? PJ Washington with Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
So Brittany Renner.
So basically, the story was
right.
So she came to one of his games back when he was in Kentucky, and he was about 17, 18 years old at the time. So he shot a little shot out there on social media.
Right.
She took the bait, but she was going to take the bait with anybody. She's a well-known click.
So hold on. She was trying to be a 29-year-old cougar. Or 20? How old was she at that time?
She was 45 Jump Street right there.
It's a little early for the cougar moves, like.
So yeah, so she's a well-known click hopper. She out there on
Well, no, she said athletes are dumb, so that's. I mean, I don't know if
seen that video.
That's why I say, that's just. I don't know if you can't hate the player. You gotta hate the game. She ain't do nothing wrong.
That's what that's how I look.
Where's his old heads at? Because I know, like, I looked at the roster.
About this.
I looked at the Cleveland. I looked at the Charlotte Hornets roster, right? Okay, Brad Wanamaker is 32. Mm-hmm. Gordon Hayward, hold on, I got you. Gordon Hayward is 31. Two quiet dudes. Brad Wanamaker hasn't been in the league long enough to say nothing. These young dudes are probably gonna be like, "Shut up, old head." And Gordon Hayward is a quiet white guy.
But do you have
everybody?
Old head?
Everybody else on this team is like 23, 22, 21. But they probably not even telling him that he's
Look
drunk.
at it like this though, Dre. If she been talking to him since he was 17, 18, he been with her for 5 years. Then at this point, so
somebody has to be there to tell him that he's drunk.
I mean, no, listen. I'm sure they did.
I'm gonna tell you why that didn't happen.
I'm sure they did. But at the same time, if you've been with something for 5 years, you ain't nobody gonna be able to convince you different.
So
my thing was he should have never married her. You know what I mean? Like, cause then he put in a situation. He put in a clause.
He loved her.
He put a clause in to pay her $200,000 a month. You ain't got to do that. That's your baby mom. What's up?
So here's the thing. Yo, I played a little football. I played a little football Division I. I mean, all of us played sports, but I played a little football Division I. I had a little. I got a little bit of experience hanging out with Division I basketball players, and I would say a lot of these guys
suckers.
But there's a reason why. There's a reason why though. A lot of these guys they've been training to be NBA players for years. Like they haven't had the same life that we've had. Yo, it's different. A lot of these guys are coming from overseas, but even the guys that are from America, yo, like KD, you listen to KD's story. KD talk about he ain't chill with his friends. Kobe talk about he ain't chill with his friends. They just out there training. Kobe lucked up and found a good one, but KD not even married right now. And you see he out here kind of in some sucker stories too every once in a while.
Right.
So these dudes, they don't have the same social skills as I would say even a football dude, because football dudes be party animals in college. They be just out there on a hunt trying to go get it. And these basketball dudes be a little reserved, Just think about a person that's in that situation and the first bad joint that come at them like,
I got you. I got you.
Just think about what they gonna think.
So look, even though what you saying, first of all, you go to Kentucky, it's bad chicks everywhere.
Every year though.
Second, and you
But he ain't never seen it.
Listen. You got Kentucky, so you seeing bad chicks everywhere. Number 2, you've been a top ranked player your whole time, so it's chicks all chasing you regardless. Number 3, this chick wrote a whole book about what she do. So it ain't no more excuse. You don't need no
red
whole head.
flag.
Where's he from?
I'm just giving you the
Where's he
psychology.
from though? Like where's
I don't know where he's from, man.
You gotta look that up. Look that up real quick. Where is he from?
I don't know.
I'm from Dallas, but I was born in Louisville, moved to St. Louis. That's where my siblings were born. Moved to Chicago, started school there. Then I moved to Texas, and then I moved my 10th grade year. And then I moved to Vegas, and then went to Kentucky after that.
He made it a $200,000 clause. Like, listen, I'm gonna give you $200,000 a month.
That's got to be cap, bro. That's cap.
I hope it is, but then at the same time, if it ain't, even if it's $50K a month, listen, you going
He on a rookie contract, so that's like over a third of his money.
that he ain't even got yet. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
He only made $8 million. We ain't even talking taxes that's gonna come out of all that $8 million.
So then that's probably half of what
yeah, he don't got that money that he even promised us.
I just personally can't believe that somebody would do that. So I'm not even going to. I don't think he did that. I think that's just some bull crap.
It's probably a little fabricated story, but at the end of the day, man, it shouldn't even. It's some truth to this because it wouldn't have came out like this. That's for sure.
Honestly, I don't know. I know a lot of people with children, and none of them need $200K a month to survive. Like, I know so many people with kids. I don't even think that the gang of people I know with kids even spend $200K together.
There's laws that say that the kid got to live at a reasonable rate, like a reasonable fraction of what you're living at.
These laws suck. She wasn't with this young man shooting in the gym, bro.
Hey, they said Donald Trump was
Where's
trying to
Drake
get
when
rid
you
of that.
need him?
Wait, what happened?
They said Donald Trump was trying to get rid of some of them laws y'all talking
So
about.
what, you trying to get him back?
This is not a political channel. So we not going there. No, we're not gonna go down that hole.
Yeah,
We're not going down that rabbit hole.
You starting the next Capitol riot? Never.
This is all PJ's fault. This is some
Yeah,
bull.
I don't blame her.
I
don't blame her
I
either.
applaud the chick.
Listen,
Brittany Rando.
more power
Like,
to her because
she
at the end of the
is
day,
a goat.
she ran
That's predatory.
through a bunch of
Yo, fellas,
Look,
y'all
at the end of
can't-
the-
It's
not,
legal.
she's 7
It was
years younger.
legal. It
She's
was
7 years.
legal.
She ain't that much older than him. So she ran through a bunch of Kaepernick. She put in the book. She was with Kaepernick, Uzi, 6ix9ine.
But
So she has predatory
But they was
nature.
doing.
She said athletes are dumb. She gonna go after athletes because she was with all the
She
stuff.
took advantage of a mentally
Unstable guy.
but socially he's like kind of on a lower spectrum.
He
So
awkward.
I need to hear
So,
put a clip of him
she's
talking.
taking
I gotta hear him talk.
Just, my confidence grew. I'm a lot more mature, and I feel like I'm ready for the stage now.
If you marry somebody, you already obligated to that person as far as financially. What are you doing promising $200K? So like they said, if they ain't got no prenup, and if that story was true, I mean, my source was BS. But if that is true,
I can't believe that he.
that's what I'm saying. I can't believe it. But if that source was true and she divorced him after 2 weeks, man, you
let me
right.
ask you a question. Let's reverse the roles. Let's reverse the roles and say Brittany Renner is now Ryan Randy and PJ Washington plays for whatever team on the WNBA. Is it still okay?
WNBA.
Absolutely not.
Exactly. Yeah. And there was just a guy that was just out here trying to get at all WNBA players.
Why can't he do that?
And she put. And
Would
she,
it- so it would be
And she-
okay.
and she
He's being politically correct today.
So
Wait.
basically- So basically, a guy can trick a girl too, and it's okay.
How What's tricking?
So
You're
as
falling
so
for
here's
it.
what's tricking it. So let's say
Is he of
they had-
age? Is she of age?
So let's say no.
Manipulation.
Here's the trick. Here's the trick right here.
Deceive. You're deceiving.
Here's the trick right here. Let's say that they had a baby together, and somehow he
There was no trick done in this scenario.
somehow he convinced the court that she's an unfit mother, so he needs the kids.
Right.
So is it okay that he tricked?
It's the
courts?
same outcome.
How is
in my
if you're
world, it's the
saying
same
trick,
thing.
You're trying to make it seem like
So this
he
is not a
brought
trick.
fake documents to the court.
No,
If
no.
he did that, then that's wrong.
No, he didn't trick the court. He tricked the relationship. Would you be okay with
How is he
somebody?
tricking it though?
Okay, so would you be okay with somebody getting in a relationship with you, having a child with you. 2 weeks after you have your child, she's like, all right,
I
never liked you anyway.
I would be very upset, but what am I going to do? I made that choice.
I don't think nobody.
I made that choice. I'm not going to get tricked into that, though.
You being real cool about it right now, but you would not be okay with that.
I would be upset. Yes, I would. But on the outside looking in, I can't be. Who am I going to be mad at?
That's what I'm saying. If you made up, listen, like I said, he made this shit up. I'm gonna give you $200K. If a woman said, yeah, I'm gonna give you $80K, I'm gonna give you $200K just to be my husband and do like. Who fault is that? I ain't thinking this shit. That's your fault for making this up. That's hard. Like I feel like
blame social media.
I blame him because ain't nobody else did that.
Maybe the social media is tricking these young kids because these young kids do act entitled and they think ain't nothing gonna happen to them. Like there's no lessons to be learned. These young millennials, you know what I mean? But you gotta be smarter than that, bro.
First of all, ain't nobody making no clause with their wife to pay them. What you thought you was gonna lose her otherwise? Why would you do that, right?
What's up? It's Mr. Rajon. I know. Everybody's been asking me. Well, it's here. Baller Beard Oil is here. It's the official beard oil from Mr. Rajon. You want to look like a baller? Get Baller Beard Oil right now at ballerbeardoil.com.
Who y'all got going to the finals next year? Who you got going to the finals this upcoming season?
Very early finals picks.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say the Nets because I think they're gonna stay healthy just for once. They'll stay healthy. KD looked real good in the Olympics, so I think the Nets will go. And on the West, it's a toss up. That's a real toss up.
It really is.
I'm gonna go with the Utah Jazz. I'm gonna say the Utah Jazz is going.
That's a nice, good pick.
They're going
to be competitive. That's a good pick.
Push through.
What about you, Chaz? Or let's go right here. What about you, Kareem?
Man, the Lakers and the Nets.
Yeah, he kept it simple. What about you, Chaz? Who you got?
I mean, my heart is telling me.
Take the words from me.
My heart is telling me it's going to be Lakers and the Bucks, bro.
Your heart telling you that?
That's
you want Russell to win, huh?
I would love to see Russ win and Carmelo. I'm going to be rooting
I'm
going to be rooting for
big time Melo fan right here.
For the first time in my life, I'm going to be rooting for a LeBron James team.
And that's what we really should have talked about.
Chaz is a Russell Westbrook and Melo guy.
Whoever has the narrative seems like they win the chip.
Right. Same thing with NFL.
That's the media shape thing. We can put it with that.
Same thing with the NFL.
But for me,
with everything.
Yeah, but for me, my heart says Sixers, but my brain is saying Bucks and Nets again. I think the Nets, if they're able to stay healthy, they'll probably come through.
That's a big question.
And in the West, the Lakers, man, I want to see the Biggie and Tupac Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the Nets versus the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Biggie, Tupac, LA, Brooklyn. I think that's just good for the culture. It's just be good. I think we should try to get tickets to go to that game. And bring our cameraman with us so we can bring our fans with us to the game out LA. Because last time we went west, we went to the Denver Nuggets game. And it was we had a good time out there.
Bron averaged 17 points in that finals, guys.
Damn it!
That is ridiculous.
No, he didn't average.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
He averaged 17
He didn't average
a game.
17 points in the finals.
Look it up.
He didn't.
We'll put 20 up on that if
we
y'all want to do that.
We could definitely do that
because he averaged 17 a game, my guy.
He averaged them 17 in the finals.
Why do you think they lost?
Maybe in the fourth quarter.
Why do you think he can't be better than Jordan?
Hold on.
I'm not aiming. For the record, I'm not betting Jazz no more.
I'm about to say he changed that up.
I'm not betting Jazz no more. I believe it.
Maybe in the fourth.
I'll pull it up.
Listen.
I believe it.
No one believe you, bro.
Wow, LeBron James
averaged 17 in that final. That's why they lost.
I go up to LeBron haters all the time, and I ask them, "Why do you hate LeBron?" And it's always the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Right.
Why do you hate LeBron?
You've never heard.
What is the dumbest thing you've ever heard from a LeBron's hater as an excuse for why they hate LeBron?
I block it all out at the end of the day. But what's the dumbest? Oh, because he flop.
I hate that.
Like flopping got invented by LeBron.
Facts. Like Reggie Miller ain't play the game.
Allen Iverson was a flopper. Everybody flop. It's a part of the game. James Harden, the biggest flopper you ever seen.
Absolutely.
It's a part of the game. If you could, I always looked at it like this. With James Harden, what he do? If you could draw 13 fouls, you play the game at a whole nother level.
Right.
I'll be watching Tim Duncan. I used to watch Tim Duncan when I was younger. I hated his game. but Tim Duncan would dominate games because he would get to the line. Magic Johnson would dominate clutch winning time because he would get to the line. It's like it's a technique.
Legit.
Right.
Whatever you want to call it. Legitimately.
That's why they taking them calls out the league now.
Well, hold on. Who you know that's gonna
guys-
really hurt LeBron? Whereas though he can't fly. It's hard as hell for him to fly. Be big as shit.
Right, but the thing that kills me
He doesn't
about
need to fly. That's
LeBron
all.
haters is that when they call him soft.
So you rather
When they call LeBron soft, it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what they're watching on the court, like how ferociously he goes to the basket and slams on guys.
Y'all dudes are crazy.
But to call him soft is crazy.
Y'all know what people are saying.
Yeah,
People are
like-
saying,
No. What people will say.
people are saying mentally.
Yeah, it's
people
not-
are not
it's not
saying
physically.
physically.
He's
What
so-
are you talking
is he
about?
mentally soft?
Seen. So the last great dude that we ever seen ended his career off on a game-winning jump shot. Ended his career off that way. So when we're comparing him to this guy, and then you see a guy make the right decision at end game situations and not actually take it upon himself to insert himself as the go-to guy, then people are going to say you're mentally soft. That's because that's all they know. They only know the killers. They know Kobe. They know
Mike Jordan. When people don't understand, LeBron James is who he is and acts how he acts because he is chasing a ghost. You can't be better than Mike Jordan, bro. He is going from team to team. Everybody nowadays, even Kevin Durant, it's not even LeBron James. Everybody feels, I gotta get at least like 4 or 5 chips because Mike Jordan got 6 of them. It's Mike Jordan who has set the bar. So when you call somebody soft, it's like you said, it's because you're not like the killer instinct, or you're not approaching the game like Mike. I'm not saying that it's right that they say
not
that,
right,
but
but
it,
you can understand
that's what
why
they're
people are
saying.
saying
He's
that.
not approaching the game like these previous superstars used to do.
Well, can I say something? It's 2 reasons for me. I don't know if you're gonna call it an excuse. I don't know who in their right mind would want to be in Cleveland, Ohio.
That's all I'm saying.
No. It's not an excuse.
Let's wrap it up.
Chicago was the graveyard.
No,
when Mike
but
got
who
there. What are y'all
wants
talking
to
about?
play in Chicago?
No, but it's
or
a top
Milwaukee.
Hold on. But what it is though, it's a top 5 market,
Right.
Sports market. Cleveland is nothing. It's a butt city
that's
and
not
a bottom market.
That's not a good excuse.
It's not an excuse. It's a fact.
It's
If
San Antonio.
you're Michael Jordan,
let me
you
ask you a
can get somebody to come.
Let me ask you a question, Chaz. Let me ask you a question. If you could go play, if you're a free agent, you can go anywhere in the league. Where does Cleveland fall on your list?
If LeBron is on the team, I'm going to Cleveland because we're going to win
bro.
a chip.
You're lying, bro.
What?
Nobody was doing it.
I've been there before. It's not as bad as you're making it seem.
Would you rather be in LA?
Stop.
I would.
Would you rather be in New York?
Stop it.
For sure.
Would you rather be in Miami?
You'd rather be in
Would you
But-
rather be in any Texas team? Would you rather be in Phoenix?
Would you rather be? Where would you rather be, in Miami or where LeBron is?
LA?
No, if he was in Cleveland, where it doesn't matter. If he's
Miami,
in, if he's in
but
Memphis,
your team is not winning the chip. Or
where would you rather
Cleveland
be?
winning the chip.
Would you rather be in the best city?
I'm a
or where
25-year-old
LeBron
guy
is?
that was a star that just got off my rookie contract. I want to go to Miami.
Oh, you don't want to win.
You don't want to win a chip?
I'll get that later, or get it in Miami.
You might never.
But that's
get
what he just said was a perfect answer. Dudes didn't sign with the Cavs until they were older and they got their money. Mo Williams was 26, 27.
That's prime.
You know,
dog.
Mo Williams is not Rondo. Mo Williams ain't better than no point guard that was out there in the league at the point.
He's
At the
decent, though. He's good.
Anthony Parker was signed there. These are all dudes
So
that
you
was
have to
signed
go
there.
make a cheating team to win?
No, you got to compete with who you're playing against. So if it's LeBron, Big Z, and whoever they had on their team, Jeff McGinnis, all these other dudes that ain't even good that they were signing and all that, because these are the niggas they signing. If they playing against these dudes and Rondo out here giving us 44, and I'm getting 37, Paul Pierce getting 36, KG getting 30, how the hell is he going to win?
That's the chips you're dealt.
Listen to me. But I'm just saying, we
want him
going
to retire with no
against. Listen,
chips.
that's what I'm saying. We listen.
Speaking of chips, you
Hold
want him
on,
to have
wait.
none.
We go.
Did the Chicago Bulls just sign Lonzo Ball and DeMar DeRozan?
They got a bunch of
Okay.
players.
Who does Cleveland even still? I've never seen
Yo, this is
sign
like 40
anybody.
years later. Yo.
I've never seen Cleveland sign
Cleveland never
anybody.
good. He picked up. They were supposed to get Amari Stoudemire in his prime. They picked up Antoine Jamison
Yeah,
at
but-
the end of his league. 35-year-old.
Can we vouch for that? Can we look that up? I don't know how true that is. Because why would they pick him over him? Like,
No, they couldn't. They because it's fucking Cleveland.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm about to
saying,
say, you can't
I'm just
get
saying,
it.
Can,
LeBron
can
and
y'all
Warriors
admit,
been
can y'all
crazy.
admit that LeBron went to the Heat because of Michael Jordan?
Huh? I mean, who don't want to be better than Michael Jordan?
Okay, I'm
That's
just
it.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody played to be
he
better than
can't
Michael
be better
Jordan.
than Mike Jordan. Off
Every-
that strength of that, you can't be better than
Off
that
of
guy.
what?
If you're chasing somebody.
Who won't chase? Who? Kobe wasn't chasing Michael. Everybody chased Michael Jordan.
He was clearly.
Everybody chased Michael Jordan.
He would never be better than Michael.
Was Jordan chasing Magic
We've
Johnson?
never seen a player like LeBron,
I felt like Jordan wasn't chasing anybody.
We've seen a player like Jordan. We've seen
Jordan was chasing the great.
Jordan was chasing Magic Johnson, bro. Yeah, they was. Magic was the best.
And if y'all watch this Dream Team documentary on it's a Dream Team documentary on.
That's when they both was out.
Paramount.
Bro, that's when they both
got a Dream Team.
You gotta pay for
they
it.
showing. I don't know if you gotta have Paramount though, but they was showing the practices that they never showed before.
They've been showed all that.
They didn't show.
But listen though, Chad.
You talking about when they was doing that at the white versus blue teams? Magic. They haven't got that on the internet.
But wait,
Magic Johnson really going at it.
This was different.
Y'all comparing a year 6 Michael Jordan, a year 6 and 7 year Michael Jordan to a 14-year Magic and Larry Bird. What do y'all expect him to do? Be out there? Year 6 LeBron will kill year 14, year 15.
They got
anybody.
him on YouTube.
Huh?
It's on YouTube.
Like y'all understand what y'all saying. You seen Michael Jordan busting everybody's ass at the Dream Team camp when Larry Bird back was broke and Magic Johnson was damn near about to even had AIDS, about to catch AIDS.
No, he had it already.
That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't he get his ass busted by Michael Jordan in practice? Why wouldn't it happen?
Just them. It was Patrick
look at young Kobe busting Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen ass when he first came. That's just how the game go. You ain't gonna be younger than dudes and older than dudes cooking me. It's hard.
Mike Jordan was 18 years older than Kobe.
Yeah. Listen, whatever he was,
18 years older.
Listen, whatever the case is, young dudes gonna cook you better than it's a young man game at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's physics, man.
Yeah, no,
we keep it up.
It ain't nothing you can
It's
do
not
about
really a
that.
young man game.
Kobe was giving Mike 30 every time.
Old dudes win chips. Young dudes don't.
Kobe was 19 giving Mike 30. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us on another episode of 4QP. I'm Kareem.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Drizzy Dre.
And it's your boy, Mr. Wilkins, signing off.
For 4 Quarters Podcast. One love, baby. Much love. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. And
Follow
we'll see y'all
us
next
on
week. Ballerbeardall.com.
Keep it moisturized.
For ladies, you're going to want this for your man.
You know what I mean? So get you some Baller Beard or get rid of that smoke smell. All right? For the captain, it's Drizzy, Kareem, and my boy Brandon. We out of here.
Long ass commercial.